up, Instagram? Haven't been live here for a while. I think it's like a month ago. It's a month ago. Yeah, tell everybody. All right. Cheers. Drinking some water. Okay, I'm gonna have some music in the background, but it's gonna be like meditating music. Like it's comedic meditation music. Okay, Egyptian. Okay. Alright, since we are in Libra season, and then I'll try to change it into my type of music, or I'll put like Venus type of music, the planet Jupiter, Moon, and Saturn. All right, so we're gonna start off with the yes, let's do the mammoths first and shit. Just give me a second. All right, let's see. Hi, who are you? Hi. Please share. Okay. I'm gonna try to like focus on the readings, but I will try to read comments here and there. But let's see what the mammoths, what type of reactions we're gonna make with the readings that I'm gonna do today or tonight. All right, let's see. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. If you could react or share the live would be awesome. Really appreciate it. Okay. So I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna be reading objects, tarot cards, gypsy cards, oracle cards, index cards. I'm gonna be reading the smoke, which is the air element, the fire element with the candle, the water element, as well as intuitive readings with the spirit, and also crystal readings, okay? Just so you guys could get a taste of how I do my readings, and my full readings always includes all what I mentioned. All right, I do have the prices listed on Facebook if you can follow me there, on TikTok, YouTube. I have the same profile picture. It's Bella Luna Mystical Goddess. So I'm all over social media platforms, including Twitter. All right, let's start off. Let me see. Perhaps this is a little too loud. I'm gonna lower it a little. Okay. All right. Let's proceed. What type of reactions are we gonna make? All right. Right off the bat, we have 3 cards. Okay. So some of our reactions is gonna be like, oh shit, like yes, and then it's like really, holy shit. It's kind of like a surprise type of reaction where we are gonna be surprised about some of the information I'm gonna provide. Okay, a lot of people are gonna get excited, okay, because my readings are for the collective, right? But my readings tend to resonate with the majority of people, because I am an empath, right? So I'm able to like read energy, okay, from numerous amount of people. All right, some people are gonna feel like, oh, that is so sweet, right? But a lot of people, most people are gonna be very excited to hear good news, okay? And so I feel like it's gonna be relaxing. Overall energy, we do have people, some people are gonna be crying, some people are gonna be nostalgic, some people are gonna be sad, or you know, They might get some disappointing news from my readings. Bottom line energy. Some people are gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck? You notice how, let me see. You notice how there's like this water monkey that is like really like taking a bath, right? And really relaxing, but yet looking at the cell phone and just like not really liking what they're hearing. Okay, so we're gonna get like different type of reaction, which is normal. All right, it's pretty common. Not everybody gets good news, but I'm a type of reader that I always help you transmute energy, meaning like I help you transmute negative energy into positive energy. Okay, now pardon me. All right, let me. All right, that's my spiritual spray. Trying to cleanse the area myself to eliminate any negative energy, to repel any negative entities or evil entities. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to light up this incense and see what the air element has to, what type of advice the air element wants to provide for us. What type of advice, what type of warning, or what type of, I also have the dragon's blood sage here as well. But yeah, they want me to, okay. When I say they, I'm referring to my spirit guides, my ancestors, your spirit guides. When I say you or your, I'm referring to the collective, all right? Everyone in general. Okay. Okay. So this is a incense stick with the dragon's blood, and it's black. Okay. We are still in Libra season, right? We're about to enter the cusper season between Libra and Scorpio. Now, a lot of things that have been happening in the past, where the lack of justice has been very noticeable, and yet karma, it's like karma has its stages where you have the chance to witness what people that have been abusive, how karma has affected their lives and everyone around them. And I feel like now is the time where we're getting to experience and see the effects of karma. Now, a lot of it's like people are gonna be served justice in every way possible: mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, verbally, spiritually. All right, and it's gonna help people make decisions, whereas people before had a hard time making decisions because they were unclear. I feel like now things are gonna be very, like, you know, taking you to the right direction. You're not gonna be as confused, right? You're not gonna be overthinking the way you were before. I feel like people are gonna be more enthusiastic or more inspired to take action, whereas before they were very, it's like they were being brain fucked by their own thoughts. Hey, thank you for joining me. Please like and share. Leave comments. I really appreciate the comments also, so I could know who is who. I am pretty new on Instagram, so I only have done a few lives here, and it's always pretty slow. So but I don't give up. I'm exploring all types of social media network, okay, platforms. So I'm more familiar with Facebook, but I need to grow and expand. And this type of readings or this type of messages needs to be provided for worldwide, okay? Because everyone could benefit from these readings, okay? These messages, warnings, advice, okay? But I really appreciate you joining my life. All right. I feel like some people are going to have choices, but I feel like it's gonna be more clear of what the choices are, which ones are the most beneficial, long term, short term. I think it's gonna be very clear how some of these choices are gonna be better than others. Okay. Whether it's in the love department, whether it's job, careers, schools, universities, colleges, or maybe just changing locations, perhaps moving out to a different home, a different apartment, a different house, cabin, different state, different location, different suburb, or now if I read the ashes, I think what the ashes would be. Wow, I don't know if you guys heard it. I just heard gunshots outside. Okay, and right away when I mentioned the ashes, right? I was sensing something negative about it, and with the gunshots, I do feel like some people starting off the Scorpio season, which represents death, right? But it also you heard that shit 3 more times. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 is about changes, right? That are like things that are very changes that are forced within ourselves through spirit, right? Changes that are going to be very challenging within ourselves, whether it's emotional changes, spiritual changes, physical changes, right? Changes that just really could take us into a 180-degree type of transformation, or up to 360 degrees of transformations, okay? So some people will die, right? And some people are immortal, meaning some people will get the chance to resurrect again and given another chance to start a new lifetime, a new timeline, where they get the opportunity to start over and start fresh, right? And to create better karma for themselves and for their bloodlines, okay? Now, unfortunately for others, I feel, wow. Sorry, I'm paying attention to everything, okay? But I feel like for certain people, they're gonna become mortal, meaning that that's it. Once they pass away, they're not gonna get the chance to resurrect again, meaning they're gonna go to limbo, and they're gonna be given missions where they have to fulfill certain penalties in order for them to be forgiven. If they're not forgiven, or if they don't pass those tests that they're gonna be given by Anubis or by whoever it's in the spiritual realm, right? Okay, Ma'at, Anubis, and shit like that, right? Seth and shit. Jesus Christ, Jehovah, right? God himself, Almighty. gods and goddesses. I feel like if they don't pass those tests, I feel like they're gonna be sent to the lake of fire, where they have to, like, you know, be condemned eternally, right? And to pay for the severe consequences for everything they've done, not just this lifetime, but other lifetimes prior to this one, right? Because we are souls that we keep reincarnating, right? And we become a female, a masculine. That's why we have both energies within ourselves. We also have a beast energy within ourselves, right? And because we also have been animals in other timelines, okay? We also been in timelines where we're children and we didn't get to become an adult. We didn't perhaps we only got to live up to our teenage years, but however, we didn't get to live an adult life, right? So in those timelines, we also have that child spirit inside of us, right? So it's necessary for us to really embrace and balance all those energies within ourselves, okay? All right, so enough with the ashes. Let me do the crystal readings. So we did the air elements, we did the ashes. Let's do the earth element with the crystals. Okay, they actually want me to take that one out. All right, let's see. So we have amethyst, clear quartz, wand, and the green wand. The blue spheres, right, which is the blue topaz. Yes, I love this one because this crystal really connects with the guardian angels, archangels, and shit like that. All the angelic beings, okay? Like the virgins and saints and stuff like that, with the divine, but mostly with the angels, okay? Wow, okay, very interesting. So overall, I feel like a lot of people, I feel like some people are gonna be attracted to individuals that are fake as fuck. But I do feel like people are going to notice the fakeness, okay? I feel like everything that glitters is not gold, right? But not only that, with this is pyrite, right? I have all of them. I have the one that looks goldish, the one that looks more like bronze, and the one that looks more like silver, okay? I have all three. But talking about, I do have copper here also, right? Okay. Oh shit. Okay. And I also have the what's it called? Hold on. I'm receiving messages, okay? As soon as I started grabbing onto this one. Now this one, it has multicolors in it, okay? Multicolors in it, okay? Which represents the peacock. There you go, the peacock. So some people just want to be in a relationship because they like the attention that that person provides, or perhaps because that person is popular or whatnot. Maybe because they want clout, right? They want, you know, to be known like, oh, that's you know, so-and-so's boyfriend, or that bitch belongs to so-and-so, or this motherfucker, or whatever the fuck, right? I do curse a lot, okay? Power of my charm, okay? And I feel like some people are, you know, they're not gonna start the relationship straight right off the bat, and I feel like it's gonna end really, it's gonna end in us the relationship or situationship, because some of them won't become relationships. I feel like some of them are just gonna be like booty calls, or some like insignificant other, right, where a temporary lover per se. I feel like some of them are gonna get to experience embarrassing events, right? Embarrassing outcomes, where I feel like it's gonna be public, public messages that will be exposed, whether it's I don't know, postings, it could be pictures, where, you know, since it's not starting it's not a foundation or a commitment per se, they're gonna left behind, or they're gonna be replaced with someone else, and it's gonna be made public, and they're gonna feel stupid as fuck, because I feel like some of them are gonna be like telling family members, perhaps, like telling different people that they're together when they're not, or that they have something serious when it's not, or even if it's something that, like, let's say it's like a booty call that has been going on for a long time. I feel like they're still gonna be embarrassed, because they're still gonna be like replaced by many other people. I feel like it's more than one person. Yeah, it's gonna be tons of people that are gonna be involved, and I feel like everybody is like, nobody's gonna be in a relationship. Everybody's gonna be rejected somehow, because like I feel like once everybody knows about each other, some people know each other, some people are affiliated with each other, some people are part of a community, or they work together, they go to school together, or something is going on where people know about each other somehow. Not the specific details, but I feel like there's gonna be details that people were trying to hide, where it's gonna be exposed, and it's gonna be embarrassing for a shitload of people. It's gonna cause like some domino effect, where a lot of people are gonna feel some type of way about being exposed, because a lot of them are, again, fucking around with each other, being intimate with each other, and it's too many people being intimate with the same people. Okay, and I feel like yeah, and this been coming up in my readings. I feel like it's gonna have to do with STDs, sexual transmitted diseases, or some type of sexual infection, STIs. And I feel like some of them are going to end up like going to an asylum, or a loony bin, or the psych ward, because I feel like they're mixing different drugs, or different addictions that are not supposed to be mixed also. Also, I feel like certain people are going to be allergic to certain people, like certain people eat certain things that are going to make other people allergic to it. I don't know, maybe the sperm, or whatever sexual liquids. It's gonna have some type of taste, or something that's gonna cause some type of allergic reaction, and it's gonna expose certain things about it. Yeah, I feel like the whatever blood results or test results, it's going to alert a big group of people of things that they need to know, because their lives depend on it. So it's going to be important information that they needed to know before they even became intimate, because I feel like certain people know that they're not supposed to be intimate, and yet they're not protecting themselves. And I feel like they're doing it on purpose. I feel like some people are being vindictive to fuck around or whatever, just to, because they know that that person was, it's like, it's like a revenge type of situation where certain in certain occasions, someone knows that that person was fucking around with someone that they hate or something like that, and they don't like that person, but they're like, you know what, let me just fuck around with it, because just in case that person goes back with whoever the fuck they hate. You get me? Something sinister in that sense. So I feel like, or someone is gonna send bitches or motherfuckers to fuck around with someone, knowing that those people have some shit that they're spreading out there, whether it's a virus, also an infection or some type of disease, or it's gonna cause some type of illness because of the drugs that they're gonna the drugs that they're gonna mix. That's what I was intending to say. And I feel like they know that certain people have certain health problems, and if they mix certain drugs, their organs are gonna malfunction somehow. Perhaps they know that they are already taking medications, antidepressants or antipsychotics or something, and then they tempt them to take some type of drugs or something, knowing that that's gonna be hazardous. Okay, wow. These crystals are very woo, that was deep. Okay, all right, so we're done with the crystals. That was the earth element reading. Now I'm gonna do the fire reading, the fire element reading, which is a candle in front of me by the mirror. The incense closer to my phone, so it could be cleansing the energy of the phone as I'm providing the reading. All right, so that way whatever energy you guys have, I'm protecting and shielding my energy so it won't be stolen away. Salud. Some people that are very non-religious, non-spiritual, I feel like there is a nationwide type of curiosity where people feel like drawn to the spiritual realm, right? They are drawn into knowing more about the spiritual realm, the spirituality, the differences between being spiritual and religious, right? Knowing that religion is not going to take them to heaven, right? That religion is not what's going to save you, but you know, it's spirit, right? The light source, the higher power. We all have gods and goddesses, right? Light and dark, okay? Embracing both energies, transmuting negative energy to positive energy, being able to express ourselves without being ashamed to do so, right? Without being embarrassed to express your views, your point of views. People are starting to become more open-minded. Okay, people are starting to see the differences of what how raising our vibrations really helps for us to obtain blessings that are eternal, never-ending abundance, right? Being able to receive unconditional love from the universe, understanding that there is more than just the 10 commandments, that there is also universal laws, man-made laws, where we are like provoked and inspired, and we are being pushed to be honest, to be more loyal, to be more logical, to stop being so confused, okay, and to start like stimulating those brain cells and start using both the left brain and the right brain, right? Becoming more versatile, activating our gifts and our abilities, knowing that everybody has psychic abilities, but we all need to use it wisely, okay? We need to be fearless, conquer all those traumas, and overcome that depression. We all been through some tragedies, and our lives have been full of, you know, horrible events that has, you know, tainted the way we see life. You know, we have received disappointed news every now and then, and some of us have experienced it like one after another, right? And some of us have, you know, had difficulties having you know, dealing with our mental personality, our psychological disorders, or issues that are mentally challenging ourselves to improving our flaws, thinking that we have no remedy when we do. We just need to like become more connected with the spiritual realm, with our higher self, with the higher power, with light source, gods and goddesses that are here to protect and defend us, and share positive energy and activate that supernatural powers that we all have within ourselves that is dormant, and we need to like challenge it, to activate it and become, you know, powerful. We're capable of doing so many things that we have no idea that everything is magic. All our senses are very powerful. We are able to do with our brains so many things and achieve so many goals. Nothing is impossible. We have to have more faith within ourselves and with God, goddesses, saints, virgins, archangels, guardian angels, the Holy Spirit, and trust ourselves also. But we do, in order for us to become powerful, we do need to detach from toxic people, whether it's toxic family members, whether it's toxic exes, toxic environments, toxic friends, right? Toxic enemies, or toxic cliques, groups of people, right? Gangs and mafias and anything that is corrupted and violent and abusive. We should not be victims of society. We should be our own heroes. Okay. All right. The last element that we're going to do is the water element. Okay, I'm going to change the sound now. Okay. We need to always achieve peaceful resolutions. I feel like now is the time not to look for situations where we feel like I told you so. Like, let's not provoke vindictive behavior, right? Let's not it's not the time to try to make people jealous. It's not the right time to make people angry on purpose. I feel like now is the time to be at peace and allow the spiritual realm to bring you justice in every way possible. Try to find positive solutions to our problems. If there is problems that we having difficulty solving, then we need to look for professional help. Spiritually, physical help is out there. We need to really connect and do our research to try to see what kind of programs, what kind of community places we need to go in that could provide some type of whether it's financial help, whatever type of help that is needed. Okay, if you're in a situation where there is abuse within the household, that needs to be taken care of before it becomes before there is like severe outcomes, before there is people actually killing themselves or kids being harmed. I feel like there is going to be situations where there certain, because I'm smelling, there's going to be situations where people are going to be found dead, and they're going to be dead for like a long period of time where, yeah, because I smell it. I smell like blood, like coagulated blood that is like old and has a bad odor, like rotten meat. I see maggots. I see flies. I see rats. Okay, so I feel like there is going to be situations where certain people are going to be found dead, either decapitated in some cases. Other cases, they're going to find the bodies are in like very, the bodies are going to be very decomposed. Very, the smell is really getting to me. It's gonna be a strong odor that's gonna cause attention from the community, from the neighborhood or something, that they're gonna call the authorities. Okay, and then they're gonna discover certain bodies in there. I feel like it's gonna be more than one, perhaps like a family household. Unfortunately, different ages are involved here. I see seniors, I see children, and I see like masculine and feminine couples, and shit, like an entire family annihilated, like, and I see different races also. I feel like this is gonna happen in different it's like worldwide, because I see different skin tones. I don't know why I'm seeing cages. Like, I feel like some type of torture was being done to some of these people. Maybe they're like in camps or something. I don't know if this has to do with racism or something, or if this is related to drug money or a drug war or some type of war, where I see lots of people. This is not like more than one household. This is like a different locations that are gonna be struck in different places all over the world, because I literally see people different skin tones. I'm hearing different names also. All right. All right, give me a second. Let me bring a napkin, okay? right, guys. So now I'm gonna do like object reading, charm readings, okay? So I have 4 different bags here. One bag I have different dices and charms in here. Another bag I have different type of keys, right? Antique keys, okay? Then I have a bunch of charms here and objects, as well as toys, charms, and objects, okay? So we're gonna use the board, and then we're gonna start with the cards, okay? So this is gonna be a long reading. Usually when I go live, it's for a long period of time, okay? All right. I'm gonna start off with the all right. Guys, all right. Okay, landed on Sagittarius. And Jupiter is aligned with Saturn, aligned with Saturn, Jupiter. Saturn is Capricorn. She's the devil, right? In the horoscopes, in the tarot, right? And then Jupiter represents Sagittarius and Pisces, but with Pisces, it also needs Neptune, but with Sagittarius it's just Jupiter. All right, we have 2 dices. We have 2 dominoes. Okay. All right, let's see with the keys. Okay, that one almost left. All right, so maybe people are considering being protected somehow. Perhaps some people are considering purchasing a dog, but they are hesitating because they feel like certain colors of animals represents like negative. They have like a negative connotation when it comes to black animals and shit, when in reality black is for protection. Every color has its positive energy and also its negative significance. And I feel like if I was to purchase an animal, it would be like a black cat, female and masculine in my case. But for certain people, I feel like they are being drawn to purchasing a black dog. For their home. Okay, but I feel like if they are planning on having an animal, they should not leave it outside when it comes to winter time. Because then there could be health problems that could happen to the whatever pet you own, whether it's a cat or a dog. I feel like it should be inside the house. once we allow pets to go outside on their own and shit like that, it brings a lot of more negative effects, because due to fleas or other type of ticks or other type of bugs, infestation, worms, it's gonna cause like some type of health problems, because they might eat garbage or food that is rotten or something. It's gonna cause some type of health problems for your pets. Okay, we should never give like human food to pets. We should always give them the right type of food. Okay. And we should always take them a bath like every 2 weeks and stuff like that, so they won't be stinky or funky. All right, never allow your pets to kiss you in the face, especially in the mouth area and your eyes. Their saliva has different type of germs that could mutate and become some type of bacteria that could cause infections or something. I feel like certain people are gonna be tempted to have sex with the wrong type of people, and they shouldn't. And I will give advice to people that is on social media to stop sending private messages to strangers. That's inappropriate. There is all types of people out there, and it's a world where we are in war. We are in a society where there is crime, there is abuse, there is all types of perversion. And why should anybody engage in trying to become a friend of a stranger through private messages? You don't know each other. You could become friends by commenting publicly, giving positive energy. Don't try to become friends with people that you have no idea who they are, sending private messages. I do block people automatically by doing that. I don't. You want to become friends with someone, why are you so interested in becoming a friend of a stranger? Yeah, we do use social media, and there is friendship that is created, but not through private messages. I'm not looking for any type of romanticism or anything like that with a stranger. Okay, you want to build a friendship or whatever, support, right? Through whenever we post something, when we post pictures or anything of posts that we are spreading positive advice out there, or we are expressing our point of views, you could comment on the post. You don't have to be sending private messages. That is rude, and it's dangerous, and it's perverted. Because I have no intentions of starting no relationships with people that I have no freaking clue who you are or where you're from. I don't fucking think so. I'm not gonna be a target to anybody. Okay? That is absurd. That you don't even bother to give a chance to look through the profile, check my fucking videos or my posts, and then people automatically are sending fucking private messages like, hello, good morning, good night. What? You can't say that publicly. You have to say it privately. Do you even have a clue if I have a partner or not? That's very inconsiderate. You could start a relationship fight because of that, right? You could cause domestic violence by being selfish and ignorant by sending private messages. Don't fucking do it. I will fucking block you, and I will report you. That's fucking inconsiderate. And then pay attention at the time. I'm in Chicago, Illinois. You might be calling me from I don't know what part of the fucking world. It's inconsiderate. We have different time frames. And you're calling me at fucking inappropriate times. Don't fucking do it. Because do I look like I'm looking for dick or pussy? I don't think so. I'm here. I'm not a fucking prostitute. I'm here to give spiritual advice. Not to be fucking conversating in private with fucking men and women that are just like looking for fucking pleasure or looking for I don't know what the fuck. You're putting yourself at risk, and don't try to put me at risk, because I will report you. The fuck I look like? Like I'm fucking desperate? I'd rather finger myself. Shit. Anyways. Alright. So I feel like also people need to be more respectful with people's boundaries. People need to be more open-minded and more logical and think before they fucking take action. Okay? There's different keys here. We have the key within ourselves to know when things are good, when things are make sense, and when things don't. Right? I know that people are attractive and we are magnetic and whatnot. That doesn't mean that you're gonna go right away and try to you know, be impulsive and say something stupid, right? And take action without thinking. All right. I feel like winter is going to be very significant, where a lot of love is going to be provided, a lot of peace. And I feel like people are going to receive gifts that they were unexpected, unpredictable. Yet they were expecting it, but not the type of gift that they're going to be given. Some people are going to be grateful, some others are not. Some people are going to deserve it, some people won't. Some people are going to learn the hard way that, you know, being popular should not be getting to your head. I am like unfollowing people, and I am blocking and deleting and unfriending people. I don't care how famous you are. I don't care how influential you are. If you are the type of person that you feel like you're so famous that you cannot follow back, you cannot comment back because you just feel like we're peasants or we're not good enough or whatever the fuck it may be, your ego is way up your head, I will block you and I will unfriend you. I will unfollow you. Okay? Because doesn't matter if you're famous, if you're popular or whatnot, be humble. Be fucking humble. Because that fame could automatically, you could be history. And people won't even recognize your fucking, who the fuck you are. Okay? We go up and we come down. We go around and we come around. Okay? Don't think that you're always going to be on the top. We need to snap out of it, because money is not something that lasts forever. Time to change. So
the Arturian people, Pleiadian people, and the Syrian people came to this world to...
Yeah, I feel like a lot of famous people are going to go bankrupt. I feel like a lot of people that have a lot of power in worldwide is gonna go, it's gonna get to experience what it feels like to be broke. Okay, because it's gonna be like the universe is gonna teach them a lesson of don't let shit get to your head. Right now we're powerful, tomorrow we might not. Vice versa. Okay, and I feel like that's a lesson that a lot of people need to feel, because I feel like a lot of people, they get like, I don't know, I feel like they are in social media where they face life in a different way, where they feel like they're like their shit don't stink, and they're gonna learn that, you know what, even if they have a popular and famous name, brand, or they they've been known for so long and people have admired them for so long, people are gonna get to see the real person, okay? And they're gonna be cast aside, okay? People are gonna lose their fame, okay? And that's what you deserve. If you've been a person that you're not being grateful and you're not being appreciative and you're not being humble, you should not be acting like you're higher than God. First of all, some people are acting like they're higher than a God and a goddess. Fuck no, I don't think so. So there's gonna be lessons that have to be taught to these people, the elites, okay? A lot of people are gonna be affected by this, okay? And it's gonna be worldwide. It's gonna be like a domino effect, and it's gonna be groups of people falling at the same time or one after another, okay? I see a combination. I see 44, 44, master number. I also see Jupiter, okay? So again, it's Jupiter is all about expansion, communication, right? Being honest, being logical, taking the right type of action, being philosophical, but in a logical way, making sense, telling the truth instead of lying, and creating false illusions. Connect, like really balancing your spiritual self, your mind, your body, okay? Purifying your mind, body, and soul as well. I see 333 also. I see 444. I also see 1. So there is a lot of flaws that we have to work within ourselves. I see Gemini, I see Aquarius, I see Libra, Taurus, Venus, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces. Okay. I see the moon, I see the sun. Oh, there is Neptune right there. I see Neptune now. Oh, there's Saturn right there. Mars. All right, so Pluto. Okay. All the planets are here. And basically, all the signs are here as well. Capricorn. Yeah, Taurus. Right? Mercury. Okay. Whoever has been having that courage and the strength to make the right, go on the right path, those people are never going to be broke, okay? It's like we're always going to be receiving never-ending blessings, okay? For those people that been in relationships out of greed because they are just there because of the sex, or because they're jealous or envious of their partner being with someone else, so they're just doing it out of spite, or because they don't want that person to be fucking around or in love with someone else. Those people, their relationships are gonna end in a very tragical way. All right, there's gonna be severe consequences because of that. When you eat fruits, okay, any type of vegetables or fruits, make sure you guys wash it good with alkalized water, or actually put like some detergent, dish detergent or something, rinse it really good to remove any pesticides or chemicals. Avoid poisoning yourselves. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of animals that are gonna look deformed or something. There's gonna be a lot of cloning that has been happening for so many years, but we're gonna discover that some of the, we've been discovering that some of these artists are not who we think they are. They're actually someone else, or a clone, or some type of robot or something. It's not real. That's why they're sexualizing sex so much, because it's part of a sex cult, a satanic cult, just to damn people into perversion or into hell. Because we're not supposed to be fucking around just to fuck around. We're supposed to be intimate out of love. We're supposed to be committed in a marriage. So we're supposed to be committed spiritually in a marriage and physically. We're not supposed to be intimate with several people. And all those marriages that have several wives and everything, that's going to come to an end. That's not what the gods and goddesses intended. And if your religion says that, that's false. That's Satan. Because being intimate, our bodies are the temples of gods and goddesses, and we are not supposed to be sharing our energy and our DNA with several people at the same time. And people are going to discover that what I'm saying is truth. It's going to be revealed, and when it's revealed, it's going to cause a lot of it's going to open people's eyes, and they're going to regret doing what they've been doing for so long and being lied to for so many centuries, for so many fucking years. The outdated way of thinking is going to come to an end. People are going to see things in a different light, in a different perspective. People are going to see the truth. God intended for there to be a man and a female coming together. Everything else is a lie. It's supposed to be a man and a female together, united in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's it. Anything else that religion has mentioned, it's a lie. It's not accepted. People are gonna start transforming their sexuality and doing it the right way, the way God intended it to be. Because gods and goddesses, God's kingdom, they're fucking, every time that the world has ended is because the world has gone so perverted, where they think that whatever rules that they create is what it's right, and it's not. Then God comes here and starts all over again, man and female, with all the animals, just the way it's supposed to be. So people are gonna be transforming themselves. Even in plants and in nature, it's the universal law, it's the spiritual law, it's in the 10 Commandments. It's just the way it's supposed to be, spiritually and physically. Anything else, it's a lie, it's false. That's why there is such a disbalance in life. People are so energetically fucked up because they're doing things their way, or because they have been brain fucked and brainwashed to believe that their religion or their way of thinking is correct when it's not. Whatever parents have taught certain kids, and then they create it's just like a generation of lies, of false information. That's why there is so many illnesses out there, and so many diseases, and so many bacteria and stuff like that, because people are not doing the right things. People are purposely fighting against the truth, debating the truth. There's nothing to debate. You need to stop lying to yourself and to others, because you will be embarrassed. Here in this planet and in other realms, and also in other planets as well, because we're not completely a human. We have DNA that belongs to other planets. We're gonna get to see animals that are deformed. We're also gonna get to see more alien activity, more extraterrestrials that are gonna be more visible. All right, there's no hiding it anymore. There's gonna be lots of pictures, lots of evidence, lots of paperwork that proves that they do exist. There are so many other planets that we have no knowledge of being able to witness it or experience it because of our technology is not advanced. There is certain advancements that we have created, but we are not letting public know. Government is keeping it to themselves. But however, if we want to become powerful, we do need to eat healthier. If we want to obtain supernatural powers, we do need to connect spiritually. We need to have positive intentions, because we are here to help God's kingdom. We're not here to use our magic to control people, to force people to be with us, to make people be attracted to us. No, we're supposed to use magic to help eliminate evil forces. Okay? We're not here to make people separate from each other, to fight each other, to kill each other. Okay? The only way we could obtain supernatural powers is connecting spiritually with God's kingdom every day, every night, every dawn, every dusk, every evening, every afternoon, as many times as possible. Because things are going to become very difficult for everybody all over the world, and there's going to be a scarce of food. Okay? Hey everyone, sorry that I'm not looking at the camera, okay? But thank you everyone for being here, and you know, don't get offended when my voice changes. I am a channel, so the gods and goddesses come inside me and I express the reading however they want me to express. So my emotions tend to fluctuate in different ways. I'm gonna be funny, I'm gonna be serious, I'm gonna be angry, I'm gonna have different emotions in it, because I do worship gods and goddesses in general from all over the world, and I do worship and adore and welcome, you know, God's kingdom, you know, all the archangels or the guardian angels, the saints and the virgins within me, to give out the messages, right? Ancestors, family and friends that are in the spiritual realm, okay? And I also invite elementals that are in different dimensions to come through, and I also invite my cosmic and galactic family and friends and spiritual guides, right, from different planets, to also help me channel and express the messages that I need to provide for the worldwide, okay? So thank you for joining me, okay? I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and comments. And I'll be like, once the live is over, I'm gonna try to react to you know, to everybody's who was here present. I'm still not familiar with Instagram lives. They're very different from Facebook. Facebook, I'm more familiar with Facebook than anything. And I've been recording a lot of videos on TikTok and on YouTube. I have certain videos on YouTube, but it's more complicated because on YouTube I only have 29 subscribers. I would really appreciate if you guys, you know, support me and add me on every social media platform. It's the same name, Bella Luna Mystical Goddess, in Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, on Facebook, okay, and of course Instagram. Appreciate it. You can guys react to my videos and you guys react to my pictures and stuff like that, I will gladly do the same as soon as I'm able to do so. And I never log out. I'm always like, you're always gonna see me like I'm active on every social media platform, but I'm not. It's just that I never log out. Okay, just giving you a heads up. Okay, some people need to do checkups with the doctor. Okay, avoid eating so many sweets. Okay, like ice creams and cupcakes and cakes and candy and stuff like that, to avoid getting diabetes or high cholesterol, or also the drugs and any beverages that we indulge in. We should like minimize what we do. Let's say you like drinking beer, perhaps like 3 beers instead of a whole 6-pack or 24-pack or a barrel, or avoid getting drunk, right? I feel like there's gonna be issues where people are gonna be involved with legal difficulties, legal issues, or have legal involved with the legal system. Okay, perhaps the kids are gonna be taken away from certain parents due to drugs, or due to like having sex with multiple people and putting their kids in danger, or their kids are sexually assaulted or something while the parents are intoxicated. Something going on with the kids, where the kids will be removed from the household, from the family setting. I also see like abuse of animals, like either people like involving, cockfights, roosters fighting each other, or dogs fighting each other, or the horses being in betting on horses and not feeding them right, or abusing, like if the horses are too old or something, they don't even feed them no more, or they don't take them the proper care for certain animals because of the age, or because they're bored or they're tired to do so. So certain reptiles or amphibians they have as pets also being there's going to be charges pressed because of that. Perhaps certain pets are illegal to certain locations to have as pet, maybe exotic pets, snakes, turtles, owls, frogs, exotic fishes. Before we purchase like flowers and stuff like that, make sure we know what is the appropriate setting, whether it's indoor or outdoor plant or flower. I feel like some people are gonna have they're gonna be lucky enough to find treasure or old coins. Be careful what type of coins you spend, because it might be valuable. I have like valuable coins. I've been lucky enough to find like valuable jewelry, valuable coins, things like that. Valuable paintings. All right, I think that's enough with the objects and charms. Let's start doing the tarots. You guys have any questions? You guys are too quiet. Yeah, but I do see the law, like police officers getting involved here. (1976) people born in 1976 and 1975. The year of the horse, that's 1978. I'm a horse in the Chinese horoscope. Okay, so very lucky. I am a very lucky girl. Trust me, I am. Okay, horse. Alright, here we go with this. Now, just these ones are from here. Okay. So I'm going to be shuffling the cards with the left hand and with the right hand. My right hand is more dominant than my left hand, but I like using both. All right. Let me just put this away, guys and girls. Now, oh, the star was left behind. We're gonna leave it. Oh, and the hearts. My two favorite shapes. Alright. So we're gonna leave it because I feel like love is very significant. The color red. Alright. If you're high vibrational, then we have to be careful what colors we use, okay? Red in a high vibrational or in a positive, if we are surrounding ourselves with positive energy, and red would be good to wear if you have high vibrations to, you know, attract love, unconditional romance, right? Compassion, loyalty, passion, right? Attraction, magnetism. But if you are in low vibrational, if you're just fucking around, if you're not treating the person that you're being intimate with with love and respect, and you're just using them for sexual purposes, then I feel like if you wear red, it's gonna attract envy and jealousy and murder, right? Blood, right? Crimes, tragedies and stuff like that. Okay, then I have the star here. I feel like some people are very eager to obtain stardom, right? To be famous, to be popular. But I feel like some people are doing it the wrong way, right? They try to gossip about people to make people look bad, or perhaps to cause some type of slandering and shit like that. And I feel like that's fire on people where they're gonna be embarrassed socially in public through social media. All right, so before I start, I'm gonna end up starting with my index cards, which I created 2,300 messages of my own, and I will copyright them in the future. All right, guys and girls. All right, let's do. Let's see if we could find some shamanic music. Okay. All right, guys, let me show you what I'm talking about. Look, I have all my cards here, okay? As you can see, it's like I have multicolors and I also have white index cards, but I have over 2,300 messages of my own. There's more that I'll write in the near future. Let's see, I'm being drawn to this ones right here. So let's see how we're gonna start off, okay? There we go. Ooh, you heard that? Woo! Sorry, guys. I tend to be a little OCD. Mildly. Okay? Alright, guys. Let's start with the... Okay. Let's start with the multicolor ones. Alright, my lord. Thank you guys for joining. I don't see any comments though. I don't know, I'm not familiar with Instagram, so I don't know how. I don't see the comments. I only see like I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 people. Coffee and cream. And then I see Dito 549. I see Sebuhi Graceli. And then Jade Shihua. Not sure. Please bear with me. Might not be pronouncing it right. All right. All right. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of people are going to make the intentions to express how they feel. Okay, I feel like some people have been longing to say things that they've been withholding within themselves. Okay. Okay. So for some people, finally their wishes are going to be coming true. They've been praying for such a long time, and they're finally gonna make the effort to move on or move away from toxic relationships or toxic people, toxic family members. Some people are putting their they admire someone which they feel like they're a genius, they're very intellectual, very smart. They put this person in high regards, or they see this person on a pedestal, or they put they always express themselves about this person that they admire in such a high, like they see this person with that has high standards, and they're very they admire this person big time. And this person feels like they would be loyal to this it's like a secret admirer. Okay, they feel like they would be loyal to this person. Perhaps this person has been a player with other people, but he feels like he is ready to become serious and committed and be in a stable foundation, or be committed. Perhaps even get married and stuff. Not perhaps, like definitely it's in their mind. For some people, and they're gonna look ridiculous because they're trying to force people to stay with them, knowing that they are not mutually being in love with each other. Okay, they don't share the same goals. They're bored. Okay, and they are not I feel like some people don't even take baths or something. They're not really taking care of themselves. They stink. Okay, they have like bad body odor or something. Some people know that person is just a waste of time. You know, there's insignificant pieces of shit. They're very irresponsible, and they rather be with someone else that they admire. Okay, someone that they would love to be intimate with, because whoever they're with, they're not sexually satisfied there. There is no pleasure there. All right. Yeah, some people are just like, they are in a relationship, but they're sleeping separately. And some people are like jacking off to someone else's pictures, and the other bitch is like playing, fingering herself, thinking of another motherfucker. Yes, my index cards are like extremely they're very blunt. Okay. All right, they see the other person that they admire or that they are in love with as an ideal person, and they see this person as a person that are loyal to God, and that's what turns them on. Okay, that's what's like, it's making them more interested in, like, you know, taking action towards that person. And that resonates with me because I feel like it's about my situation. Okay, let's see. Ooh, you see how that one flipped? All right, let's see what else. All right, high vibrations always trumps low vibrational people. So yeah, I feel like, you know, regardless of what people try to do, exes not wanting to like let close cycles or end relationships that are toxic and abusive, okay, where there is even domestic violence, okay, a lot of betrayal, a lot of cheating involved here. And they know about it. It's like there is relationships where both parties are cheating with each other and they're in love with other people, but they're both refusing to let each other go because of what people are going to say, or because of money, or because of jealousy again, not wanting the other person to be in love with someone else, so they rather force that person to be in that household or in that environment just out of jealousy or anger, or to be vindictive and whatnot. Okay, and then there's a lot of disappointments. Okay, but God's kingdom is gonna like really step in, and it's gonna force people to like break up, because people need to be with the right type of partner. We need to like share the right type of DNA with the right type of person. There are relationships that are not meant to be together at all. It's against God's contract or God's destiny that has been prepared for that person. The individuals need to come together for a higher purpose to help God's kingdom and to share the spirituality and help humanity become loyal or become celibate, if that's the case. Like in my case, I'm celibate. It's gonna be a year where I've been celibate. We have to respect our bodies, okay? There is a construction worker here involved. Again, spiteful fuckers. Some people are gonna hear heartbreaking news. Some people are gonna look stupid as fuck, because regardless of all the attempts and the evil intentions that they have to cause evil blockages and whatnot, is still not working. Because when God wants a particular couple to come together, because that's their destiny, that's their future, it's gonna come together. Nobody could be like, nobody could destroy unconditional love, or nobody could destroy what God's plan has been contracted before we were even born, okay? There is a destiny that needs to be fulfilled here, that we need to change the world, teaching people how to become loyal as a couple, how to become committed spiritually and physically, and teach people how to be with a female and a masculine together, united, anointed by the divine, and also anointed and accepted within the world and the planet and the physical. Every planet, every dimension, every spiritual realm is conspiring for this to happen. The solar, lunar, and also the moon systems are all, and star systems are all helping each other galactically, cosmically. The cosmic world, the universe, the galaxy, every planet. Okay? And people are trying to steal people's energies, and that's not gonna be tolerated no more. That's what I'm here for. We all deserve to be with a divine counterpart. The karmic cycles are going to be eliminated. That's what I do. I am, I help God send, it's the karma to people. Okay, I am part of the divine council. So goddess is not just a nickname or a spiritual name. It's actually me being reincarnated here to raise vibrations and help humanity be transformed into God angels, or earth gods, light workers, shadow workers. We need all of the above. Psychics, magical people, okay? Alchemists, magicians, but using it for positive intentions, okay? All right. Let's look at our higher self and see what our higher self needs to say, okay? Thank you, English Sarah, for joining in, and everyone else. Let's see what that is. I don't know what that is.
Data onboarding has been a time-consuming and manual process for too long. Between spreadsheet templates, writing custom scripts, and
So in this deck, we only have the major arcanas. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's see. We could listen to Celtic music. It's like they all sound the same, right? Yep. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have the magician. We were talking about magicians right now. We also have the Hierophant, we have the Emperor, we have the High Priestess, and we also have the Death card. 5. I mentioned, we talked about 5. So we have 2 Scorpionic cards. The Death card, right? When I was talking about the elements, remember when I was reading the ashes, and when I heard gunshots, we heard 5. Okay, and I feel like there's gonna be events where people are gonna hear unexpected news. Okay, and this news is gonna shake their world. It's gonna be some type of disruption where things are gonna have to it's gonna be unexpected changes that have to be be considered. Perhaps people had certain plans where those plans are not gonna come to fruition because God has other intentions. God has other plans that He wants to make happen. Okay, so I feel like certain relationships are going to be terminated, eliminated, okay, because they are in toxic environments. Okay, if they are together or in a home environment or creating some type of dysfunctional family environment where nobody's happy, the children are in danger, the parents or the love partners are also putting themselves in dangerous situations where there is too much violence involved, verbally, physically, mentally. There's all kinds of abuse, and I feel like certain kids will be removed from households. Okay, let's see what the bottom line energy is. The justice. Remember, I did mention that the legal system will be involved, and it's not just in the physical realm, right here on planet Earth, where you're gonna have to go to court and go in front of a judge and explain the reasons why you didn't separate yourself before tragedies happen, before kids end up getting hurt, whether people lost their lives and others are gonna lose their freedom and shit like that, and other kids are just gonna be separated from growing up with their own siblings and shit like that. Okay, all right. Also, people have been praying. Okay, people have been wishing and manifesting, right? But to be in a better relationship or wishing to have a better outcome, or to be to have a better family environment and whatnot, right? But I feel like even though they have had opportunities to start better relationships or whatever, they have not taken the proper action to be or start fresh correctly. Okay, they've been like starting they've been exploring and indulging with different type of people, being intimate with different type of people, where it has attracted negativity outcomes, right? Negative outcomes instead, right? More problems instead, right? Okay. And so the emperor, I feel like the emperor talks about father figures, right? Grandfathers, or people that are, you know, business owners, or that are, you know, that perhaps, you know, they need to step into their power and be more responsible. Perhaps they've been, you know, distracting themselves in negative behavior versus, you know, being responsible for their kids and their home, and their family structure is being disrupted because of their distractions, right? Because of their addictions, or because of their sexual perversions. And perhaps the kids are learning, they're not learning positive, they don't have positive role models. And this type of changes, or it's gonna bring some type of transformation. That's why we have the death card here, because in some cases all these changes that are gonna be chaotic, it's gonna be challenging, but at the same time we're gonna be forced to compete within ourselves and make those transformations and change or the way we think, the way we do things, the way we take action, right? Because the spiritual realm is going to step in, right? We have the empress, we have the high priestess, and we have the high priest, right? The hierophant. So meaning like people are going to be forced to become spiritual, or they're going to be inspired to become spiritual, because they know that whatever the way they've been living life, tapping into the devil energies, and just not, being perverted and sexual and indulging, not purifying their bodies, being drug free is what's gonna bring us that never ending blessings. Okay, that's what's gonna help us, be connected with God and actually be powerful in God's name, and be able to fight demons and be able to rebuke demonic forces. Okay, all right. And it's gonna bring you the best relationship, that it's gonna be physical, spiritual, and emotional. Okay, let's see. Confirm what I just said, my Lord. All right. You guys have any questions? Let me know. What are we going to be manifesting? What are we going to be manifesting? What type of control do we need to, make? Shuffle. Tell me about the Magician. What do we need to manifest? What do we need to manifest? Okay. The Two of Cups, a better relationship. All right, I'll show you right now, guys. So tell me about the Emperor. What type of control, what type of power? How do we need to protect our empire, my Lord? Tell me about the Emperor. Thank you. Okay, the nine of swords. Okay, Nueve de espadas. Okay, all right. Some people will go to jail. Some people will be incarcerated. Some people will go to prison. All right, tell me about the High Priestess. We have the Three of Cups. The Six of Pentacles wants to come out. With the Six of Pentacles, it's like, don't be afraid to start fresh. Okay? All right. with the Hierophant, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of us are going to be forced to be single for a while until we heal. All right, create our own businesses. And then we have the Justice again. Overall, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, the Seven of Cups. Remember I mentioned in the very beginning, right? And with the air element, with the incense, I mentioned that there's going to be options, right? There's going to be options, alternatives, choices that we need to take, okay? And some of those choices we have to be careful because some of them are going to be tests, right? Some of them are just going to be a waste of time. But if we choose correctly, if we really pay attention, then we're going to be able to make the right type of decision, make the right choice, right? Whether it's long-term or short-term, whether it's a soulmate or a twin flame, whether it's a new job or a new career, perhaps either going to go back to school, college, or the university, whatever it is, there is options out there. We have to really pay attention and see what is it that we want from that outcome, right? What are we expecting, okay? Are we doing it because it's something that's going to bring pleasure to us, that's going to bring that we're doing it out of love because that's something that you've been wanting to reach, that type of goal? Or are you doing it because you're doing it because of financial gain? We have to pick whatever choice we pick. It has to be something that you love, something that you know that it's gonna bring so much fulfillment and so much pleasure spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. Okay, let's see what the bottom line energy is the Two of Wands, right? And this means like, you know, making the right type of choice, okay? Taking action, not just wasting time. Should I, could I, would I, you know, stop wasting time. However, if a long time has taken off, stop wasting your time in regrets. Oh my God, I should have done this a long time ago. The point is to take action. Okay, it's never too late to start fresh. It's never too late to learn more. It's never too late to, you know, to reach those goals. Okay, now, so okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, so all right, here we go. So we have the Magician, and then we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so with the Magician we have Mercury, right? We have Gemini. Okay, and with the Two of Cups we have Pisces, right, as well as Cancer. Okay, so, you know, having that combination of the water element and also the air element. But with the Magician, we have all the elements here because the Magician is able to use all the elements to obtain what they want, right? They have the tools to create their own magic, to create their own, you know, outcome. Okay, and what is the outcome that they are manifesting, that they're praying for, that they're wishing for? It's a better relationship, right? A better partnership, someone that they could trust, someone that they could rely on, someone that there's mutual attraction, mutual magnetism, right? Okay, then go for that. Okay, stop thinking that you're not good enough. You have to like heal yourself, and whatever traumas or whatever insecurities you guys have, hey, welcome. Thank you everyone for joining. If you feel like you're not good enough for someone, you still need to improve in your flaws and do whatever it takes to to, you know, attract that person, but do it the right way. First, we have to heal our insecurities or those childhood wounds, right? All those traumas. We have to really learn how to deal with the traumas, with all those fears, and conquer it, okay? Whether it's through meditation, spirituality, perhaps going to counseling, therapy, psychiatrist, medication, whatever it is. The point is, get professional help if that's what it's needed, or if that's what's required, then do so. Don't be ashamed to obtain professional help. All right. Now, with the Emperor, all those father figures that are, you know, being forced to be in relationships with toxic as their partners. You know, if she's blackmailing you or vice versa, whether it's a he or she, whatever it is, if your partner is forcing you to be in a relationship that is toxic and is blackmailing you, and it's like forcing you to be abused, and just because you have kids with them, or because you bought a house, or you have, you know, expensive assets that you guys are afraid of letting go, start fresh. What the fuck? You're not gonna take anything to heaven. When you die, all that shit is gonna be gone. People are gonna be fighting for your shit anyways. So let it go. We could always start from zero. I have. Every time I move to a different apartment, I always buy new furniture, new appliances, right? I start fresh because you always want to start a new environment with new energy. Let the past stay in the past, okay? You want new furniture, new objects with new energy. Why is it so hard for people to let go? Sell it. Divide it, split it, they take legal action, right? But stop being afraid of letting go. Stop being afraid of starting all over. What? Stop getting attached to materialistic things that are easily replaceable. All right? Now, with the High Priestess and the Three of Cups, listen to your intuition. Listen to that intuition, that spiritual guidance that we all obtain and possess within ourselves. Learn what's the difference between our intuition and our ego, okay? Our intuition is letting us know that we need to celebrate. We need to admire ourselves. We need to be surrounded ourselves with people that we feel close with, okay? People that we actually enjoy being around with. All right, stop forcing yourself to be around toxic people, toxic family members, just because you share blood. That doesn't force you to get abused by them. All right, the toxic partners. Don't ever put yourself to be a victim. There is help out there. If you need to call the police, if the police don't listen to you, call the FBI. Call whoever you need to call. Separate yourself from those situations that could become very tragic, okay? Don't lose your life. Don't become a victim. Become your own hero. Stop being afraid. Take action. There's different ways of solving a problem. If you cannot solve it yourself, then look for professional help. And stop depending on your friends and family. They're never going to give you professional help, okay? I'm talking about getting professional help. People that are experienced to do the logic. They could solve your problems in a logical way, okay? They could bring peaceful resolutions to your problems. They could bring positive outcomes to your problems. If you involve family and friends, they're only gonna give you fucking opinions, and they might make things worse because they don't even know how to solve their own problems to begin with. What makes you think that they are experts in solving your problems? You could only solve your own problem, and if you cannot, then by all means, get the help that you need from real people. Okay? They could make things better, not worse. All right? Now we have the Hierophant here. Right? The spiritual realm, the gods and goddesses will get involved. Okay? And they will make people go to jail, get incarcerated. The spiritual realm will separate the people that needs to be separated. They will divorce the people that needs to be divorced. Okay? They will allow the feelings to be diminished because or the obsessions or the possessions or that whatever it is, God is tired of seeing all this abuse, all this corruption, all this violence. All right? He wants the right type of people to be in the right type of relationships, in the right type of connections, in the right type of partnerships, the right type of family, the right type of friends. If we had to integrate and create our own paradise, then that means that that's what we need to do. Stop forcing yourself to be in the hell that you have created with people that are hurting you. That is not love. Jealousy is not love. That's toxic. There needs to be trust. There needs to be faith. There needs to be admiration. There needs to be respect. There needs to be honesty. It's time for us to wake the fuck up and be in a partnership that it's real, where both people help each other, where both people cook for each other, both people clean, both people are being positive role models to their kids. For the future, for our people, for humanity, for the world. All this racist stupidity and all this ignorance, that needs to stop. All right? That's where the death comes in. And that's what justice is. For us to teach people and teach each other how to be humble, how to be fair to each other, how to help each other. Nobody's above another person. Even if we have more money than others, whatever the case may be, that could be you. That could be your karma. If you're thinking that you're better than someone else, guess what? The spiritual realm will fucking put an end to your fucking shit. The spiritual realm will destroy everything you built. That empire, those businesses, that fame, that popularity, right? And it's going to bring it to an end. You're going to be forced to be down on your knees and learn how to be humble. You want to be an earth god? I'm a goddess, and you don't see me thinking I'm above anybody else. I'm a spiritual leader, and I'm here humble, teaching others how to become an earth god, how to become an earth angel. I'm not here to compete with people. I'm here to help you compete with yourself and improving your flaws. And knowing that there is a higher power out there in the spiritual realm that is here to provide for us, that is here to help us share that energy, that positive energy that we need. How to embrace that negative energy and transmute it and use it in a positive way. Okay? That's what's fair. We need to make the fair choices that helps humanity and each other. All right? All right. Let's move on. Let's proceed. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to tell you the negative shit that when we are with karmics are people that are negative, right? And it's toxic people that we have as family members, friends that are not really friends, they're frenemies, right? They're like undercover enemies. And enemies that are partners that are abusive, right? Physically, they abuse you physically, emotionally. Those are karmics, okay? And all of us have been karmics one way or another, right? But it's up to us to transform ourselves and become divine, right? Meaning divine means when we become spiritual, when we purify our bodies, when we stop doing drugs, or even if there is people out there that do drugs and shit like that, you could still become divine, or spiritual, right? But it just means that you're not gonna overindulge in like drugs that are toxic, like heroin and fucking crystal meth, or you're not gonna indulge in like fucking rocks or fucking what else is out there? Things that are more toxic, right? Like fucking around, having sex addictions and stuff like that, right? That's what I'm referring to. All right, so what are karmic's intentions, evil intentions? Okay, what is karmic's evil's intentions? All right. What type of magic they've been doing against people? What are their evil projections? Their evil blockages? What type of spells have they been using? Okay, so we have the Chariot. Okay, we have Cancer, we have Aries, we have Libra, we have Gemini, we have Venus, Taurus, we have Scorpio. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the title card. So there is going to be documents, contracts that will be dissolved, terminated, karmic cycles that will come to an end. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For me as a reader, it's Cancer. We also have the King of Wands, that's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. With the Eight of Swords, that represents Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Ten of Pentacles, that represents Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. With the Chariot, that definitely represents Cancer. Overall, we have the Judgment. Okay, Judgment represents Sagittarius. Bottom line, we have the Hierophant again. Okay, so with the Hierophant, like they are like, you know, we're gonna discover karmic spreading lies, discovering how religions uses religion to manipulate people, to bring to make people believe false philosophies. Okay, that's what a lot of people are gonna learn, how a lot of religions are involved in satanic rituals or satanic sacrifices, secret societies that are Luciferians, devil worshippers, Satanists, all right, are involved with religions. They have connections with religious religion figures. in churches and stuff like that. If you pay attention to certain churches, they have satanic symbols. If you guys are not familiar with sigils or what symbols represent what, if you do research, you'll discover that a lot of religions out there that are very popular or very populated are actually satanic, undercover. Yeah. All right. So, the judgment, God is gonna allow things to be revealed to the public, okay? And everybody's gonna get to see the reality of the purposes of all these religions or all these secret societies, and how like a lot of famous people are involved in crimes, because like certain sacrifices involve children being murdered or children being abused sexually, physically, okay? How they are sacrificing animals just to become powerful and famous, right? How they rather sacrifice their family members and their friends and whatnot just to become famous, right? Just to be part of a society that offers you fame and whatnot, but at the end of the day, they will kill you. Sooner or later. You can never trust this type of societies, right? All right. They offer you money, but you will get money and shit like that, but you also will, your life will be terminated whenever you don't do whatever they want you to do. Let's say they want you to have sex with animals and whatnot, and if you refuse to do so, then you will be, somehow part of a scandal, and they will embarrass you, and somehow they'll accuse you of something, or somehow you're overdosed and you're dead and shit like that, okay? Just because you wanted to be part of some type of cult, some type of coven, right? Where they do different type of rituals that are not, they use different, they're not using positive intentions, okay? They are actually using, stealing the energy, right, of different people, right? Having sex with virgins and whatnot to, sacrifice that sexual energy and give it to the devil or to Satan or Lucifer or Baphomet, right? And shit like that. Okay, so Lilith, Jezebel, right? How people lie to other people saying, oh, this deity or this goddess or this god or this archangel or whatever the fuck, because we have positive and negative. They're not really negative, they're positive, when they're in reality it's evil. Okay, so they, at the end of the day, all these people we're gonna get to experience and see how they end up obtaining personal disorders. Okay, they end up obtaining like different type of it's the mental or psychological disorders, because demons start getting attached to them. Okay, some people should not be doing magic. Okay, you have to know what you're doing. I'm multicolor alchemist. I'm a multicolor ascended master. I use white magic all the way to black magic, but I use it for positive intentions to help humanity protect themselves from dark rituals, right, that have evil purposes to damn you to hell. I rebuke evil forces, so I do exorcisms. Okay, I fight evil forces. Okay, so if you are if you're tipping and tapping into magic and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, or if you're having negative intentions, I don't care what color of magic you use, it's gonna backfire, and it's gonna affect everybody that you surround yourself with. Everybody that you exchange energy with is gonna backfire, and it's gonna affect everybody, right? You need to know what you're doing, right? Magic is something serious, right? So you know, I feel like we're gonna get to see famous people, you know, do some weird shit, right? And it's gonna be very obvious how they're dealing with evil entity attachments, of how they're being possessed by demonic forces, sexual incubus and succubus and shit like that, right? So you see, and their money is gonna be, they're gonna become broke, and that's exactly what I mentioned with my element readings. Okay, also we have the 8 of spades, right? The 8 of swords. So this means that, you know, people are trapping you, right? They're trying to do those freezer spells and shit. They put, like, you know, a jar, amazing jar with the picture of yours, or maybe with the name, a paper, right, that has your name and shit like that, and they put it with water inside the freezer, shit like that. They're doing like freezer spells right here. People are going to catch karmics doing money spells, meaning that they want you to become poor, to lose your assets, to lose your money, to lose your abundance, your blessings, right? Perhaps to lose your vehicle, also with the chariot, or to have legal problems with the police or with the law enforcement. Okay, some people are gonna are gonna, like, how you call it, yes, right, okay. So yeah, some karmics are going to try to get people deported out of anger. Like, oh, well, if you're not gonna be in a relationship with me, then I'd rather you get deported, because I don't want you to be in a relationship, or I don't want you to marry someone else. If you're not with me, I'd rather you die. Shit like that. Or some karmics are gonna try to cause some type of problems into that vehicle. So meaning, like, they're gonna try to fuck with the brakes, or tamper with the vehicle. Okay, so meaning, like, they're gonna try to do something with the vehicle so you could get into a car accident, or perhaps they're gonna put like some type of tracking device, all right, and they're gonna set you up, knowing that you're gonna go see the person that you're in love with, or someone that you want to relationship with, and this person is gonna set you off with your enemies or something, so you could get killed, or so you could get shot. Remember earlier we heard the shots? So someone is gonna try to finger you, like put the finger on you, set you up with people that are your enemies or your opposites. Like, let's say that you're involved in gang affiliation or something, right? And it's the karmics might try to set you up by spreading some type of false, accuse you of something that is false, just to get you killed. Like, cause some type of problems where your life gets in danger. All right, they're gonna pay for it. Okay, they paid something. They paid some type of money to get a hit, like a hitman. Okay, perhaps they paid a magician to do some type of spells. All right, perhaps they also may you're gonna catch. Some people are gonna catch karmics that actually accuse the person that their partner is in love with, and the reason why they're getting divorced. They're gonna accuse of that person that is doing magic on the partner, when it's not true. It's always been the karmic. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So whoever let's say there's a partnership, right? And whoever they're trying to divorce from, right? It's going to say that whoever this person is trying to go start a relationship with, that person is creating some type of magic, and that's why their relationship never worked, or something like that. So it's going to say accuse the person of witchcraft or something like that. Or perhaps the karmic, not perhaps, but the karmic also did like beauty spells, or did some type of spell where the person, to avoid their person being attracted to to that love interest, okay? Made that person become sexually active, becoming a player, because they knew that the person that they are in love with is not attracted to players. This really resonates with me, because this is shit that I've been going through, that I have dealt with. All right. What type of dreams are we going to reach when we make the right type of choices, okay? Let's look into the positive shit, okay? All right. All right. Tell me about the Chariot. Once we take action spiritually, how are our dreams going to help us? What type of dreams do you advise us to consider making it real? Tell me about the dreams that we should accomplish, that we should fulfill. What type of dreams should we make a reality? 2 more cards. Okay, so we have the Moon, Cancer. We have the 9 of Cups. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Knight of Wands. That's Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so we have the Strength card. We have Leo. Overall, we have the 2 of Wands. Again, making that decision. All right, our dreams are going to show us, right? That what's real and what's fake, okay? It's gonna be, we're gonna be like, the whole world is going to be paying attention to their dreams more often, because their dreams are going to be very significant, giving us a lot of clues, right? And a lot of the symbolism that is in our dreams are going to be very significant, which is going to provide clues that are going to piece together that message, that advice, that warning that we need to pay attention to, okay? It's gonna really help us understand who the real partner is, who is fake, who's the real, who are the family members that we need to stay away from, and which family members we need to be close with, right? Okay, what type of discipline our children need, okay? Let's see. With the Knight of Wands, okay? It's like, you know, a lot of people that have been indulging sexually and being reckless and not really taking into consideration all the risk that they are putting their partners with, you know, and they're gonna stop. Okay, they're not gonna want to be players no more. All the bitches are gonna try to, it's like, it's gonna be a big transformation that the world is going through, where everybody's gonna want to transform and become a better person, okay? And those people that refuse to do so, they're gonna be eliminated, okay? I feel like those people are gonna be their lives are gonna be terminated in a tragical way, right? So they're gonna lose their lives somehow. The world is gonna be left with positive people, right? Where it's gonna be like a new earth, right? Where we're gonna be surrounded by positive energy, right? And all the people that have been corrupted and greedy and abusive and just, you know, so fucking dangerous, they're all gonna be eliminated, okay? And I feel like that's gonna bring such positivity into our world, okay? So our dreams are gonna be very specific, and the positive energy from the sun and the moon is gonna be very It's gonna give us the right type of energy that we need as a masculine, as a feminine, right? How to deal with our negative energy, how to use that negative energy into positive, right? How to use anger to inspire us and to take the action of like not killing each other, not fighting each other, not fucking being vindictive with each other, but instead using that anger and transmuting it into positive and saying, you know what, let me reach goals instead. Let me use this anger to you know, to take advantage of me fulfilling my dreams and making my goals a reality, to inspire me and fuel me and give me the strength and the power to like obtain in life all those things that I've been like hesitating to do, so wasting my time and only letting time go by and not reaching those goals that I've been wanting to, because I've been focusing on stupidity, on dumb things, on dumb people, right? It's time for me to take action and use this anger to motivate me and to take the right type of initiative, right? And that's gonna be the wish fulfillment. That's what's gonna bring happiness, right? It's gonna make the wishes come true, and it's gonna provide so much joy to not just to yourself, and you're gonna feel proud of yourself because you're gonna be like, you know what, thanks to all that negativity that I've been through, you're not gonna see yourself as a victim. You're gonna see like, oh my God, I actually needed to go through all that pain, all that horrible events in order for me to be a stronger person and to be able to motivate myself to take action and start a spiritual path that actually brings never-ending blessings, that it just brings never-ending positive results, okay? And leaving all that burden away, right? With the 10 of Wands, like letting all those things that are those heavy loads, just releasing it to God's kingdom and say, take these heavy loads, all these problems, all these like frustrations, you know, all these evil thoughts, or all these like negative memories, destroy it. I release it into the universe, and I welcome positive energy into my world, into my environment, into my soul, into my mind, into my body. Cure me and heal me, my Lord, okay? And that's what's going to give us the strength and the power and the courage to fight away all those demons that are inside of us, and allow there to be space for the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, for the gods and goddesses to come within us and purify our bodies, mind, and soul, okay? Hell yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna show you. All right, these are the this tarot is gonna help us see the future. All right, what can we expect from the future? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's listen to some planetary meditation music to embrace the energy of the planets. I do apologize. In the future, I will invest in like having. No, sorry. planet sounds. There we go. We started off with Pluto. Okay. So this is the attraction. Law of attraction. What are we going to be attracting in the future? Law of attraction. All right. All right. 1, 2, and 2. Okay. Wow. All right, overall, we have the 5 of Wands. All right, so there is going to be lots of fights, lots of arguments. All right, lots of competition, discussions. Okay, due to changes, people are not going to want to adapt to the new changes, but they're going to be forced to. All right, they're gonna have to move into a different environment. Okay, if sometimes people are afraid of change, and it's something that we need to embrace. Okay. Okay. Now, wow, look at this. Now, you see that there's a heart and a feather. My aunt is present. I did mention her earlier. We are in Libra season, okay? Man, when you get a reading from me, you get so much information, and I do all kinds of readings. I do, you know, I do investigations of crimes. I do past life readings, right? I give you details of what you've been reincarnated into, right? What type of animal you used to be, what type of a female, what type of masculine you used to be, right? What type of languages you used to speak, what were your locations, where were you, what type of countries or places you used to live, okay? Stuff like that. But anyways, I also do DNA activations, and I activate your gifts and abilities and shit like that. I do cleanses. I do multicolored rituals and magic and shit like that, okay? I do all kinds of readings, okay? All right, so I do have over 221 deck of cards, and again, I have 2,300 of my own messages written in index cards, okay? So people are going to be judged physically and spiritually, okay? There is judgment day, right? People are going to experience justice in every way possible. We're going to receive karma. We're going to be receiving, you know, rewards for our good deeds, right? For being what good actions or things that we need to be rewarded for, and also karma what type of punishments we need to receive because of things that those horrible things that we have done as well, right? So we're gonna get to experience justice in every way possible, physically, mentally, spiritually, verbally, financially, emotionally, okay? And people are going to be judged also, and there gonna be repercussions for people lurking, for people hacking into devices, for people, listening, eavesdropping, right, slandering, talking shit, false accusations, okay, for people lying against people, right? Turning people against people, setting people up, right? Shit like that, okay? 10 of Wands, again, we had the 10 of Wands with this. This is a confirmation, right? 10 of Wands and 10 of Wands, right? We had it with the dreams, and now we have it with the attraction, law of attraction. So meaning like people are going to release the stress. Some people are going to definitely be deported, because some people will be deported because of them, creating a dangerous environment in certain locations, and so they're gonna be like casted out from a neighborhood or from a community, or some people are just gonna be rejected from their family and their friends and shit like that because of their negative behavior, right? Or some people are just gonna be rejected because of their beliefs, because of their belief system and shit like that. However it is, it's like in every situation there's gonna be a positive outcome because of that negative repercussion, okay? So we have the Ace of Wands, right? People are gonna be motivated, okay, inspired to take a different approach, right? Express themselves differently, right? Do things out of the ordinary, coming out of that comfort zone, okay? Not doing things always the same. If we want something new, we have to shift our energy, and we have to shift our way of thinking, our way of taking action. We have to do things differently. We have to get out of the routine. We definitely need to get out of the routine. We have to change our furniture, move it around, clean around behind furniture and stuff like that. Don't always do the same things, okay? That's if we want something new, something fresh, and we want new outcomes, we have to shift our energy by taking new approaches and changing the way we do things, okay? Because that's what a magician is. We have to use all the elements and not always be like, oh, I only pray to Archangel Michael. What about the other archangels? There's so many archangels that work with you, so many archangels that are constantly protecting you, constantly helping you, and you are not you're being selfish, and you're being not respecting the help that you receive from the spiritual realm, right? So we have to be grateful and appreciate everyone that is helping us, not just specific saints, specific goddesses, specific gods, right? It's a whole entire kingdom of holy divine beings that are helping us. It's divine bloodlines that are helping us. There's so many gods and goddesses from different cultures that are all united, helping each other out, helping the whole society, a whole entire world. All right, they're helping not just this planet, they're helping so many other planets. They're helping every dimension, every realm. Okay, so we have to stop being fucking selfish, right, and be more considerate. Okay? We have to open our eyes. Okay? There's more than just Lakshmi and Kalima and Ma'at and Isis, right? There's so many gods and goddesses out there that are from different cultures, different backgrounds. They are all united, helping each other out. So we need to open our minds. All right. How can we? What type of gifts and abilities can we use? Our hobbies. How can we distract ourselves with our abilities, our gifts? Whether it's music, whether it's arts, okay, writing, okay. How can we distract ourselves in a positive way? What are positive distractions that we could focus on? Kuan Yin, Orishas. I respect all the gods and goddesses. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. 5 cards. Positive distractions that we could focus on as a collective. 5 cards. 5 positive distractions. First, 5 of Pentacles. We have the Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress. And I have the Emperor in this same aisle. Wow. I'll show you guys. That was the very first card. The Emperor. The second card, I mean. Alright, give me 3 more cards. 2. There you go. Thank you. The Knight of Materials. With the Knight of Materials, that would represent the Knight of Pentacles, right? And what a beautiful horse. Remember that the horse came out in the object reading with the charms and everything, right? In my board reading. Now, it's the same horse. It's black, right? And here we see more of a charcoal color, right? Grayish tones. Surrounded with flowers as a necklace, right? And also a flower in the head. So, you know, maybe getting ourselves more interested in herbs and flowers and plants and really embracing nature and its living creatures and being more compassionate and empathetic with our living environments. All right, respecting the circle of life, okay, and not abusing our animals, okay, being more intelligent and embracing wisdom, right? And perhaps like being interested in reading more, right? Communicating in a positive way, right? Starting like positive friendships and developing it in a positive way, okay? Let's see. Wow. Okay, so like I was saying, we have the Emperor and the Empress. So we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, right? But we also have the Emperor and the Empress, right? So again, like being in a relationship that there is physical attraction, but also spiritual attraction, right? Emotional connection, right? And being able to, wow. There was a reason why I wanted to hear sounds of the planets. Look at this. Do you guys see that? All the planets right there with the Empress. Okay. My readings, there always are confirmations. There is always I could always confirm my readings, okay? whenever I do predictions, they come true. Okay, my magic is very powerful. You know, when you are celibate and drug free, whatever we do in life, we become favored by God. Okay, and everything we do, it becomes more intense and more powerful, more magnetic. Okay, we're able to become master ascended masters. Okay, so remember I mentioned it's like all the planets are gonna be helping us, remember? And that's when I do prayers, I pray for every dimension, I pray for every spiritual realm. All right, I pray for every solar, lunar, and star systems out there, every galaxy, universe, cosmic world. All right, every planet, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I go beyond just praying for my family, my friends. If you want your prayers to be favored by God, and to your prayers to be priority, the less selfish you are, the more you pray for everybody else, not just this planet, the more you're gonna become favored by God. Okay, and the more that every elemental from every dimension will help you, every galactic and cosmic being from other planets will also help you, right? Because you're showing that you are showing interest in their well-being as well, right? Not just Earth, not just humanity, right? Not just humanoids. You're also interested in other planets being in peace, other planets also being abundant, and other planets being, you know, happy, you know, full of love, right? They are able to survive their planetary, their planet environment, because that's how their bodies are adapted to that environment, right? Just like us humans, we're adapted to survive in this planet because that's how we are, you know, our DNA is set up that way, right? Even though we have alien DNA as well, we come from other planets as well, right? But anyways, we also have, you know, perhaps reading books about the different type of alien races that coexist with us here on Earth. All right, you know, reptilians, Pleiadians, there are grays. There's so many different type of aliens that are coexisting here with us here on planet Earth. All right, so perhaps there is books out there that you guys could read, okay, and start learning shit. Okay, we have the five of materials, so don't focus yourself so much and what you're losing. Focus on, like, thanks to whatever you have lost, now you have the opportunity to buy or build something new. Okay, purchase something that belongs to you. Okay, there is things that we're gonna be forced to let go of because it was built in a foundation that was not a structure that was strong and committed. It was false, right? So we have to rebuild ourselves and restart a new beginning. Okay, we have the Three of Emotions. Wow, under the Three of Cups. So the Three of Emotions is like the Three of Cups. Okay, so you see that? Let me show you. You see how there's three females here, three females here, Three of Cups, Three of Emotions. All right, so certain people are going to you know, embrace being a maiden, a crone, right? A mother, right? We have to embrace different sides of ourselves, and having those different personalities that we tend to have, different characteristics that we embody, different energies that we are able to adapt to, and turn negatives into positives, right? And by not always looking things in one way, but when we could see things in different ways, and learn how to adapt to that environment, right? Learn how to see the positive in that in that situation, okay? And go with the flow, all right? Don't let like everything just crumble down and you become depressed. You gotta become happy to say, you know what, all right, if this situation didn't work, let me start a new situation, but let me first start something new within myself. Okay, and then we have the hermit, right? Because with the hermit, first, when we separate ourselves and we detach from toxic people, first we have to embrace being by ourselves, because we have to recuperate, right? We have to heal, and we have to really release the negative energy from the past. We have to banish excess energies from the past. We have to cut cords from all and every toxic person that has been in contact with us, and eliminate their DNA, eliminate their energy from our energy field. And then once we heal and we're able to cleanse our energy space, then we're gonna be able to start a new relationship, a healthy one. Otherwise, we continue attracting the same type of bullshit, because our energy space has energy that does not belong to you. All right, because energy is contagious. Then we have the Queen of Materials, right? The Queen of Pentacles, right? Being able to ground yourself, right? Grounding yourself that's why I'm barefooted, because I like to ground myself. So it's like grounding yourself using the elements, being out there, take a few minutes just to walk around, at least once around your block, or just, if you cannot walk around because of there's different weather climates in different parts of the world, then you could just open the window for a few minutes and just breathe that air, breathe that nature, right? Have some contact with the nature itself, so you could be able to cleanse yourself using the elements of nature. But also physically, you could take a shower and do prayers in there, right? Connecting spiritually with God and God's kingdom and shit, right? Using warm water to balance your life, right? Using hot water to detox, right? To detox internally and externally, sweating all that negative energy out, right? But also cold water before you get out of the shower or the bath, so that way you could be able to allow your skin to get firm, but also to allow you to provide positive energy for you, make you more alert and awake, and also to allow your blood to circulate the right way, okay? At least for like 15 minutes or so, it's stuff like that. All right, let's use some gypsy cards. I know I'm touching, yeah, since I was touching this once. Okay. I like this planetary alignment, cosmic healing music with NASA sounds, because it helps me. Okay, let's see how many cards that is. We have 3 cards. That's one. One more. Ooh, you saw that? That's shuffling the cards with the left hand, okay? All right. So we have Doctor. With the gypsy cards, we have doctors. So remember I mentioned that earlier, that we do need to check ourselves and do that checkup. However, if you I recommend natural homemade remedies, right? There is no side effects to that, and it's always better to cure ourselves with natural homemade remedies. However, if we do need medication for personality, psychological, or mental disorders, then go ahead and do that. Get some professional counseling, advice, therapy, or psychiatry, psychology, shit like that. But also always check your sexual organs to see how healthy it is and whatnot, to be up to date with that. We have the Hierophant again with the priest here. All right, we need to connect spiritually as many times as possible. The Death card once again. All right, with the Scorpio, I feel like Scorpio season is going to be very significant. Also Taurus season, Aries, all right, Libra season, we're still in Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer season, Leo, and Sagittarius. So a lot of transformations, and yes, a lot of people will be eliminated, okay? But we need to see death as something that is necessary, because we do need space on this planet, and we do need a new DNA that is not distorted to be here on this planet. We don't need negative energy anymore. We don't need people to be in this planet that are going through pain, that perhaps they're suffering from illnesses or diseases where they feel already too exhausted to continue living, right? And perhaps death is just going to bring that peace for them to be able, for their souls to rest in peace, right? Because whatever ailment they have, or whatever disease or whatever health issues they have, it's too painful for them to continue being alive, okay? So we have to see the negative from the positive, right? Reunion. So people, don't give up in love. Never blame love for all those disappointments that we've been through. We have to be motivated and inspired to fall in love again, but we have to open up that heart space when we're already healed and we let the past go, okay? And let's not waste our time in just being in sorrow and lamenting and regretting and being focusing on pain so much. We need to allow, the past to rest in peace, and for us to be able to welcome new beginnings, okay? And we have the old woman here. I feel like we need to mature, okay? We need to become more mature in the way we think, the way we do things, the way we see things and shit, okay? This deck of cards is calling me. So this deck of cards is like the type of magic that we have within ourselves, like that magical aspect that we have, those supernatural powers that we obtain, that we all have, but it's dormant within us because some of us haven't activated that those supernatural powers and shit, because we need to activate our brain cells as well. We have to cleanse our body physically and internally, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. One more. Okay. Give me 5 cards. Okay. So we have all right. So we have a 5 here, okay? That's the 5 of, you see how it has like the 5 of birds, that would be the 5 of swords. All right, time to take action, take time to travel. Okay, some of us need to learn how to astral travel, how to be able to become a portal, how to be able to become a channel, how to be able to time travel to the past, present, and future, so we could gather information from different planets, from different dimensions, different systems, all right, and different realms, where the spirit guides will give us that wisdom, that magic, that power, that energy that we require for us to become powerful and activate those supernatural powers and shit. All right, using all the elements to become magical and being able to, you see how this is a mermaid, okay? We have the positive mermaids and we also have the negative mermaids, right? And thank you for following me, Reem Mohammed. Thank you all for being here. With this one, it tells us, like, you see how she's inside a bubble, right? We need to learn how to protect and shield ourselves, and the way we do that is through prayers, right? If you need help in doing that, I also do protection spells and stuff like that. I know how to protect your homes and your and individuals and shit like that. But anyways, you know, protecting and shielding yourself, your energy field, protecting and shielding your thoughts, your abilities, your gifts, your goals, your future, your present tense, right? Being able to use your emotions in a positive way. Remember, we talked about how to use anger in and transmute it into a positive action, right? The same thing goes with anything that has to do with depression, or when you love so much, you know, there has to be a balance, right, of the light and the dark. Okay, being able to not allow people to, you know, make those false illusions, know what's real, what is truth, you know, allow people to take action and analyze those actions that people are doing. Don't always get fooled by the actions that they take or whatever words they're using. Remember, there's people that know how to act and they know how to, you know, lie and shit like that. A lot of us are good in different things. Some of us are good painters, artists, right? We're good, like, we know how to use different type of instruments. Some of us are good writers, okay? We are very versatile, very artistic. We know how to act, we know how to sing, we know how to dance, all right? We write songs, so some of us are composers, some of us are gonna be writing books and shit like that. Perhaps creating jewelry, being a fashion design, stuff like that. And we're gonna inspire people to like not focus on one ability or one gift or whatever the fuck. We're gonna be able to open a Pandora box where we're gonna see that we're able to do different things. We're good in different areas, okay? We have different opportunities, different abilities that we could help the humanity get. We're gonna become like a positive role model, all right? Where people are gonna get inspired to do different hobbies and shit like that, okay? You see that? Okay? The people are gonna see us as a muse, as inspiration, they're gonna admire what we do, okay? And again, we have this, you know, you see how she has different portraits there, different pictures and different mirrors. I'm a type of person that I love mirror magic, okay? I like doing mirror rituals also. And it's very important to have, like, know how to use the mirrors for your advantage, right? I use mirrors for my magic also. So being able to protect and shield your mirrors, because mirrors become portals where entities come and go, right? Different spirits come and go, and it's positive and negative that enter, and you need to be able to close that portal and open it when it's appropriate and shit like that, okay? So if you take different pictures, always protect your pictures and shit like that, because people try to steal your energy or your abilities through your pictures, right? Whether people are looking in social media at your pictures and they're jagging off or they're fingering themselves, that's sexual magic, right? And if that person is not meant to be with you, that could backfire, right? Because you are using magic against someone's free will. And so by you thinking about someone and you're being like interested in someone sexually or physically or emotionally, but that person doesn't know, or maybe that person does know but you're involved with someone else, it's gonna backfire, right? It's gonna make whoever you're with extremely toxic, and it's gonna create some mental disorders right there. And with you, you're gonna become very obsessed about the person that you are looking at pictures from. You get me? So you have to protect your pictures because people might be having all kinds of weird thoughts as they're looking at your pictures, and that could become an evil projections or mal de ojo, what they call it, like evil eye and shit like that. Because everything is magic. What we say, all our senses are magic, okay? What we say, what we think, what we express, what we feel, what we smell, everything is magic, okay? Now we have here 33, master number 33. All right, notice how she's like sitting above the water, right? Not allowing, your emotions to overwhelm you, not allowing your emotions to overpower you, being able to adapt to your feelings, and being able to become a chameleon and being able to adapt to different environments and different situations and learn how to fix them in different ways. All right, always, allowing the spiritual realm to include them, to help you, and stuff like that, right? We have 43 becomes a 7. We have 14 becomes a 5. Today is the 14 already. So we have 5 in the beginning, and then we have 50th with the mermaid is 50. 50 becomes a 5. All right, and with the 14, 1 plus 4 becomes a 5. So we have 5, 5, 5. Wow, 5 was a very significant number. So May, it's a lot of positive changes are going to happen during May. Again, in Taurus season / Gemini season, like Cusper seasons, okay? And the 7, remember we did see, because this could become like the 7 of Cups, a lot of illusions that are going to be more clear of what's real and what's fake. All right, let's take a look at let's see the oracle cards, and we're gonna end it. There's so many cards here because I was planning on going live on YouTube, but hopefully later on I will, and I'll use cards there. Whatever cards I didn't get to use right now, I'll use it there. All right, so we use gypsy cards, we use tarot, we're gonna use oracle cards. And we're gonna end it with the time frame to see when we're gonna see these changes. June, July, May, August, October, November, December, February, and March, as well as April. Those are all months that are going to provide different events, different outcomes for different people. We have 1, 2, 3, 2 more. I just finished saying March, huh? One more. Thank you. Okay, so this oracle cards mentions different artists, like different painters, different artists in the art industry. So we have Titian, go viral, not bacterial. A flatter client is a repeat client. Your personality can be as colorful as your canvas. Remember, we were talking about being a muse, being being ourselves we're gonna become inspirational to people, okay? And that's what our main objective should be, right? That's what our happy mission should be. Okay, then we have Sophie Calle or Sophie Calle. Okay, it says put on a good show for surveillance cameras. Distance makes the heartbreak stronger. Invade neighboring states of privacy. Again, remember I mentioned, see how this resonates? Remember I was talking about, certain devices being hacked and that there was going to be legal repercussions because of that. So if people put like hidden cameras in your devices, or you have been recorded without your consent, there is going to be justice for that, okay? Best believe that there will be justice for that, because that's a crime. All right, and then we have Orlan, okay? It says, don't fear pain. Art is an aesthetic. Do you like who you see in your petri dish? Become your paradigm, okay? So, okay, again, remember I was talking about going to the doctor. If you notice here, there is like some type of surgeon or someone is like examining someone, okay? But this person is holding a cross, or some people are just trying to change their appearance, okay, of who they really are when they don't need to. What they should be focusing is on making spiritual changes instead of physical changes, right? Some people focus so much on how they look physically when they should worry about spending more time on improving in your flaws, in connecting spiritually, on becoming a better person, versus having bigger boobs or having bigger asses, or just going to the gym because you want to look sexy and more appealing to people. How about focusing on being healthier and eating healthier instead, for your own well-being, instead of pleasing others, right? Trying to look more attractive because of others, to appeal others, okay? Then we have Caravaggio. Try to keep violence metaphysical, metaphorical, Try to keep violence metaphorical. Adjust your eyes to darkness. A head on the shoulders is worth 2 in the hand. Wow. So you see, I mentioned that there is people that are going to be set up, okay? Some people are going to lose their lives, or some people are going to be sacrificed, okay? Because they want to be more famous, or because they want to be with another partner, because they want the life insurance, or they want to obtain, claim the belongings of that person that they're trying to sacrifice or they're trying to get rid of by killing them, okay? Whether it's a poison or actually decapitating them. I saw that in the water element. Remember I mentioned that I saw decapitations, that I saw body parts and shit like that. What do you see here? We do have body parts, right? We see a head being decapitated there. All right, so we have Harry Matisse. All right, we have Unleash the Beast Within, Productivity Even in Pajamas, Sketch Boldly and Paint with a Big Stick. All right, you see that shit? So when we start, some of us see certain things and others might see other things, right? The point is that sometimes we focus on what is wrong and what is right and shit like that, when we should focus on, like, everybody is gonna see things differently. Doesn't necessarily mean that someone is wrong, okay? So, you know, some people might see naked people here. Some people might just see white blobs of paint. Other people might see something that is abstract, when others might see art in a more artistic, creative way, when others might see no interest in it whatsoever. What I'm trying to say is that we have to be able to see the positive and the logic in every aspect and in every view, okay? Let's not be closed-minded. And lastly, we have Diane Arbus. All right, we have look directly at whatever you're avoiding. The bullseye is always in the margins. Listen when a city tells its secrets, okay? Wow. I remember I was talking about, you know, pictures. You see how this person's taking pictures. There's twins there. I did talk about, mention twin flames. And then there is a female here that has a sword going through her mouth, right? Whatever, you know, if you talk shit to someone, that's gonna backfire and it's gonna fucking... you're only killing your own self by slandering someone. The same with whatever intentions, negative intentions you want against someone. If you want to embarrass someone, you're gonna end up being the one embarrassed, right? If you want someone to lose money, you're gonna be the one losing everything that you love, everything that you want, right? If you are abusing children, right? I mean, the thing, I mean, this could go on and on and on and on, right? Whatever you teach your children, that's what they're gonna end up doing in the future, right? So it was important for us to teach our children how to become a better future, how to become better role models, okay? Because our generations and depend on it, right? We need to build positive generations versus negative bloodlines. Negative bloodlines and evil bloodlines, evil DNA needs to be eliminated, honestly. Okay, let's look at the time frames and we're gonna end it. And I don't know if people are still here or not, but I really appreciate it. Okay. Sword. So a lot of gossip that's gonna backfire. I feel like weapons. I did see weapons in my water element readings. Okay. And remember, I did see that I saw people different skin tones, and I do see different skin tones in my readings in all the cards there was different skin tones. I told you that there was positive and negative archangels, right, or entities. All right. There was another one that flipped. Let's see. I felt a card that flipped. I guess not. But let me see. Let me double check. Could have sworn I felt a card that flipped. Alright. So we have take one day at a time. Take one day at a time. Alright. So we also have 6 months from now. We have February. I mentioned February. I mentioned also June. 6 months from now will be March. And I did mention March before. We also have January. We also have fall time. We are in fall season. All right. We're going to be in fall season until December 21. That's when the winter season begins. All right. But overall, we do have fall season. So a lot of changes are to be expected during the fall season. All right. I also see 1122. Those are two master numbers. Okay. So something significant is going to happen at 11:22 p.m., 11:22 a.m. Okay. It's something that you've been praying for that has to do with partnership. The divine is going to grant you that if you make the positive transformations and you make the right type of sacrifices, perhaps fasting, like sacrificing yourself from not eating a few hours in order for you to purify your body and in order to obtain those wishes and those prayers to become true, a reality. I see November. I mentioned November. Okay, perhaps November 11, November 22. Take one day at a time. Okay, be patient. All right, don't get overwhelmed. Don't start like, you know, thinking that you know, perhaps we want things to be faster, and perhaps we expect things to happen on certain days or certain months or on our birthdays or on holidays, or we have certain expectations. Let's allow the universe to make those changes for us and allow the universe to make those decisions for us. Okay. 6 months from now, I mentioned it's October right now, so say November, December, January, February, March. I was right on that. March, right? We did have the first three cards was 3, so March, right? March is also going to be our planet is gonna be recycling itself, so we might go through catastrophic events where there might be tornadoes, there might be some tsunamis, or there might be some earthquakes. Perhaps Mother Nature is going to be making some changes in the planet, right? Because you know, our planet needs to be recycled, right? It needs to you know, they evolve and erupt. Okay, so some volcanoes will be erupting and shit like that, and on its way it's going to destroy certain countries or certain places, certain locations, certain cities, or towns, or people that will be affected, and it's going to be massive amounts of people, lots of people. Okay, February, okay, I do see that people will be getting married in February. This is a prediction of mine that I've been praying about, and I do feel like February is gonna be the month where I'll be getting married. I feel like I will be getting proposed in in soon in the season of fall or in December. All right, that's where wow, I say December, huh, instead of winter. But anyway, so I do feel like I pretty soon I will be getting engaged, and I will be getting married next year until the lesson is learned. So certain people, they still have to be do that awakening and ascend spiritually, right, and raise their vibrations, cleanse their energy field and whatnot. There needs to be a lot of healing that needs to happen, cutting cords, vanishing negative energy, vanishing the past, eliminating all the past energies and whatnot, in order to, you know, and rebuking demonic forces and evil forces away from your energetic field, but also from your body, mind, and soul. Okay, January, okay, lots of new beginnings. Okay, taking that leap of faith and just starting something fresh, something extremely new, doing things extremely different from what you're used to, coming out of that comfort zone, right, and making those positive changes individually, and accepting yourself, who you are, and whatever you don't like about yourself, then make those changes in order for you to, you know, become a better role model. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for being part of my life, and thank you for watching, and eternal blessings. Okay, sending love and light. All right, guys. Let me see. How do I end this? Oh, okay. I'm trying to end this. All right, how do I end this? Let me see. Oh shit. All right. Okay. Oh shit. All right. How do we end this? It's already 3 hours and 22 minutes. Cesar. He fucking, huh? I forgot how to end it. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. And video.